Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin from Florals.com and today I have my How to Kill a Kit with Style August 2019 Kill a Kit video. So as you guys know, I did a ton of pages this month for the last month of the Summer of Story series on my channel. I hope you guys really enjoyed that series over the course of the 3 months this summer. We did over 52 layouts, story based on different letters of the alphabet. So if you haven't checked that out, I'll have the playlist linked down below, but this was the last month of it, so we went through the last bit of the alphabet there. But I did get a lot done. So to get started, I have things that were not necessarily for the Summer of Story series, but projects I did create this month. And I did 5 cards this month. Now these were part of the series I do with Sarah Scraps called Card Making for Scrapbookers. So we did tags this month, so lots of tag themed fun projects. So check that out. I'll have all the videos linked down below so you guys can watch them. So that was fun, 5 cards. And then we dive right into the layout. So this was for a collaboration for the Multi-Photo Monday group. So we followed a sketch that had these banners and stuff. So this is the one I created, and I'll have this link down below as well. Now I accidentally did that sketch on another project, and this one's for Patreon, so this is a 1-photo version of that sketch, again with the banners and stuff like that. So this one's not up yet, but it will be over on my Patreon for my patrons in September. Fun. That one used a bunch of different random things. These are my Spiegel Mom Scraps layouts, so this was one. I used a lot of like the Pink Fresh Studio things I had in my kit this month. Just a 1-photo layout. Then this one might be my favorite layout of the month. This was just so much fun. I did a bunch of stamping. I just had a lot of fun with this, and I did this pretty early on in the month for Spiegel Mom Scraps, so I'll have this link down below as well. Lots of layering down here, lots of stamping, even phrase stamping, so I was really excited with how this one turned out. Super duper excited. I love that one. Don't forget to let me know which one's your favorite in the comments down below. I always want to know what you guys like. Okay, now this one is episode R, so this was pretty simple. Just like a title / filler card up here, and then a little bit down here. This was a 12 by 12 pocket page, which I don't do these very often, but I'm so glad I did with that one. I just think it worked out so much better. This was episode S for summer. I really liked using a 4x6 and a 3x4. That's just my style. You know, having one large, one medium. These are not the exact same picture, just so you guys know, but this was when we went to a amusement park called Sea Breeze, so I like that one as well. This was also a big favorite because I did this beautiful diagonal scheme here, and this is episode T for Top of the World, which is this building we went to in Baltimore, where we get to go high up and then see the inner harbor. This Pink Fresh Studio paper is amazing. We have this Ultimate Tourist page, so I did the stacked photo design cluster, you know, really fun. And again, I did have for my kit this month an embellishment kit, not a background paper kit, so almost all of the papers on each of these layouts are different because I'm working with the same embellishment kit instead of paper kit like other people have been doing. And then we hop into V, which is actually in a 6x8 format. So I did these pages for episode V because these are in Vermont. When we went hiking, these were fun, diving into a little bit more 6x6, which I really enjoy. I also did these 2 pages. So these, nope, not those ones, these 2. And then this is a new day, so I have a divider in there, but nothing too crazy on those ones. But I did episode V in here. And then episode W is actually a double page, and W is for West Virginia. I know these won't exactly fit, so I'll just show you, let me show you the right hand side, because I think this one's, they kind of stand on their own as layouts. I think this side's a little bit more complicated because we have the cluster down here, a cluster up here. A lot of the Heidi Swap things I had in my kit, which I'll show you guys what's been used and what hasn't. Hidden journaling up here, which I haven't done yet, but I like that. So this was West Virginia for W. X is next. This is sort of X. I did XO across the background, so the title kind of reads XO Better Together. I tucked in a lot of X's and O's, so I think this really counts for episode X. I really like how simple this page is, and I like that I did background stamping to create this own, my own custom pattern paper, and you guys can catch this on my channel. And again, I'll have the playlist linked down below for Summer Stories, so you can watch all of the episodes if you've missed any. Episode Y, this is Yum for why. I really liked how this one turned out too. It's just very unique with the stamped partial title, the stamping down here. I just really like this reds and pinks with this golden mustard color. I think it goes really well with the photos of the food since these colors are similar. Then you have the reds from the dish down here. I just really like how this one turned out. Pretty plain and simple, but also packs a big impact due to the colors and stamping. Then the final episode of Summer Stories was this beauty right here. I really enjoyed this layout. I think this color scheme is so fun. I love this background paper, and I loved using some 6x6 to create a 12-inch strip across the bottom or middle here. My Z's were for sleeping essentially. That's just an easy way to use up those Z's in those letter packs. But this is the last one that just went up. And that's all I created this month, guys. I wouldn't say that's all, but I mean, it is all that I created, but it's still a lot. I don't think I did a final count before I filmed this video. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12 by 12, 4 6 by 8, and then 5 cards. So that's pretty impressive. Now let's see how much of my kit I used, which I think I used quite a bit. I'm just going to pull out the random embellishments as I get them. I only have one sticker left on this set, and I believe all of them were here. I think it was, oh yeah, there were 13. So no, not all of them are there, but a majority of them were there when I started, so I only have one left. I could put that on a card and finish that up. These die cuts will be the death of me. They're just so large, these bottom ones here. I did use a few. I would say maybe 8 maximum I used, and there are 40, so need to work on those again from One Canoe 2. I used a bunch of these tags from Ellie's Studio that I included, a lot of the big ones, and I used all of the small ones on that owl card. I used at least one of these. I think I used the big one. I'm not sure I used another one, but at least I used some of those. I put a big dent in these. I absolutely adored using these this month. A lot of the word stickers fell during these pages because I just loved using them. And those are from Goldenrod as well. I think I used, I would say 5 or 6 of these. A lot of them are the black and white and pink ones on that cat layout that I did. But I think I tucked in some other ones here and there, especially the blue. So I loved using those. I used a few of these, I used the word sweet and enjoy, and then a couple of the accent pieces, the stars and stuff. I believe this was a brand new package when I started with it, so we used 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them, which is pretty good. These were also brand new, and I used pretty much all but 2 on each of these, so there's only 2 out of 14 left on this small one and 2 out of 8 left on this one. So pretty happy with those. I thought I'd be able to finish them off, but these books were hard for me to use. I only ended up using one of these, and I know I talked about it in some of my other videos, but the reason this was so hard for me to use, even though the color schemes matched pretty well with the yellow and the pink and the blue even, the problem was that these are a completely different design than these die cuts. These are very realistic, whereas these are very sketched, hand drawn. So these didn't work with a lot of the look I was going for. This had a couple out of it when I started using it. I used this one. I used at least one of these, I think 2 of these. I used this, one of those, and then some of these down here in that watering can. So a bit out of there. Let's see what else we have in the kit. These Heidi swap stickers, I used quite a few. These are pretty much brand new when I brought them into this kit. Let's see, we used 2 of the labels, which I really love these labels, and then a couple of these image stickers. I think I used 2 out of here on these layouts. These are not 12 inches across, so that's really annoying and hard to work with if you ask me. I don't believe I used any of these. Yeah, I don't think I ended up using any of these October afternoon stickers. These were put into my kit after I realized it matched some of the embellishments I was using. I only used these on one layout, and it was very difficult, so not my favorite, mainly because they're multicolored, and I struggle with multicolored things if I can't match it all together. I think the last couple of things I have for embellishments are these. So I used a couple of these Reset Girl stickers, a couple of the black ones, and then the colored ones, but none of the brown ones. Not a lot of brown in this in these pages this month. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. I used a handful of stickers out of the sticker book. Most of the time I didn't feel the need to reach for it, so I just didn't end up using it. I used a couple of those phrase stickers, at least one from here. Actually, no, I used two from here. One strip from these washi tape style pages. I used that one this time. I did use some of these gold foiled ones. But again, not that much. Might have used one off of that page. I really like trying to tuck these in, and I did use a few of these little pink ones. And there's also a few of these that I used. And then these black ones I used, I think this is like the first time I used them was on these pages. I really love how those ones turned out. I did use this bust on the episode R page. And I used this one on episode W. So a lot of them were sprinkled in, but I wish I could have obviously used more because you always want to use more. Okay, so now looking at our 6x6 paper pads, these were practically new, maybe a couple sheets missing when we started, and now you can kind of see the gaps in there. There are a lot of scraps in here as well, so I'll try to use those on some cards. This one has less gaps, I'd say, than the Heidi Swap one. I really adore that Heidi Swap paper. But this One Canoe 2 paper is also very, very beautiful. So we use those to the brim. They're at least on every layout, I believe. I think. Almost every layout, at least. Okay, so another thing that I included in my kit this month was stencils. I did not use all the stencils I included. I used these two. I did not use this dot one, but that's okay. 2 stencils is better than none. So we did some mixed media this month. That's a big win. And then for the stamping, lots of stamp sets. So these were my original 4 stamp sets, and I did use all of these on pages. Then I included this stamp set, and I used this on too many pages. And then my last original stamp set I never used. I didn't really pull for this. I don't know if it was because it's hidden in the way I was storing my supplies, but I just simply did not pull for it. One thing I almost forgot to mention was I did include ribbon in this kit. I used this one. I think this is the only one I used. I don't think I used any of the other ones, but one's better than none, if you ask me. But we did do a lot of stamping this month, and I'm really excited about that. But since it is the end of August, that means it's the end of this kit. I will just end up putting all this back into my, stamp sections go with stamps and embellishments go with embellishments, that sort of stuff. And then we'll work on our September kit. I hope you guys did enjoy watching me flip through my layouts and then also flip through what I've used. I know I didn't finish anything this month, but that doesn't mean we didn't make progress through using our supplies. But let me know which one was your favorite in the comments down below, and don't forget to check out all the other ladies who are doing Kill-A-Kit videos linked down below so you guys don't miss out on their layout flip throughs too. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!